Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the RoBuilder YouTube channel. Today we were sent a game by NoNoZoid, and he asked me to let him know, or why I think at least, his game is failing. And here's the game, Powerlifting Simulator, and it has Squid Games as sort of its attraction point. So, you know, when people put update or new or times 2 event or just event in general, something in these quotations or brackets, it's kind of your game's clickbait, how you're gonna draw in players. So cool, we got Squid Games, Powerlifting Simulator. Let's see, first things first, I noticed this icon, or thumbnail I guess, is very low quality. Now, that's not a shot at you or your skills to the developers of this game, but if I saw this icon, I would automatically assume the game is low quality. The reason it's failing is not the thumbnail right now, it's that you haven't advertised it at all. So as you can see, there's only 183 visits and 1 favorite. So not enough people have even seen this for that to be a reason. So let's go ahead and play the game and see if there's anything they should fix or work on before they move to the advertising stage. Also yeah, so all of this at the moment looks pretty low quality. Now, this is a good place to start because everything is gonna look a little worse than it could if you're a new developer, alright? Now, if we're looking around, powerlifting simulator games are massive on Roblox, and a lot of people love them, and I'll tell you why they love them. Because you can see instant progression. In most of these, you're supposed to start very, very small, like a little stick man, and when you're lifting the weight, you get bigger and bigger. But it seems in this game, you start being big. Now, let me go ahead and open a weight. Okay, this one doesn't do anything. Let's try number 2. Alright, so this one works, and we're getting +5 each time. Now, nothing is centered in the game as well, which is just aesthetically weird. Not saying that's the reason your game's failing or anything, but like up here, this could be centered, this could be more towards the wall, these could come up, just all that kind of stuff. And nothing is, if we're going UI aesthetics and the GFX aesthetics so far, nothing screams click me or buy me. So the Game Pass button should be your, like, the best looking button if you want someone to click it. I would much rather click Rebirth than Game Pass, because this just looks dull, and then this, it just doesn't look right. And I'm not sure if this is how you spell strength or not. I'm horrible at spelling, but it just looks wrong. But anyways, spelling's not going to make your game fail. I think main reason, if we're not going off aesthetics, and we'll get into that in a second, the main reason your game is failing is its gameplay is not what it's supposed to be. You're supposed to start very, very, very small and get bigger as you click, and that's why kids love these games. It's instant progression, gives you that dopamine hit, and it's just a lot better. Now, let's go ahead and check out this shop to see what we can buy, and then we'll get into the aesthetics of this game and how you could improve those, and, you know, probably just make this feel a lot better. So let's go to the shop right now, see what's going on. We have double weight, triple weight. Let's go to God weight. All right, so now we have a God weight. Oh, okay. This gives us 21. We walk pretty slow with it, but that's all right. So this is cool. Once again, the main gameplay mechanic, though, that is, like, selling these games is the fact that you get bigger and bigger. But right now, we're kind of just staying at the same size, and I don't know if that's a bug or on purpose. Now, let's see. We have over here 1 million coins to enter, and we have 100,000. So we'll get 1 million real quick and see what that offers us. It looks like another cell that's a times 1,000 instead of times 500. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get into the aesthetics of the game. Since we kind of touched on the UI, we touched on the graphics and the gameplay, and once again, the gameplay is the main reason this game is failing. People don't overly care about graphics, but that's just how you're going to get new people into your game. If they think it looks cool, they'll click on it. But gameplay is what's definitely lacking here. The only thing that happens is something pops up on screen. And that's about it. You don't get bigger, there's no animation of lifting the weight, and really it's just not satisfying at all to play. But aesthetically, if people manage to get into the game and leave all that behind, they're like, I don't care, the icon's bad, the thumbnail's bad, the UI isn't my favorite, so if they leave all that behind and jump into the game, I think they'll be a little disappointed. Mainly because of the gameplay loop, you're not actually getting bigger, but also the map is a bit lackluster and doesn't match itself at all. So and this isn't to sound hateful or anything, these are my honest tips. I think pretty much everything on here is free models. I know the trees are, and I don't know about the shops, so I'm not going to call those out, but the trees are definitely free models. There's no texture on the ground, which could help liven it up quite a bit, and you're going for a very low poly aesthetic with, like, this terrain. Roblox materials for like slate and grass don't match a smooth plastic ground. So I'd say either put materials on everything or nothing when you're making games like this. Up next, just changing the skybox in this map. And if you guys don't know what a skybox is, it's basically the sky. So if you don't know how Roblox works, let me take a little screenshot. All right, say we have our map right here, okay? This is our map, and then this is quite literally a skybox. You're on the inside of a cube if you didn't know how a skybox works. So anyways, this is just a green screen skybox. If you added a sky, and these are literally free models, you just click it and it adds it to your game. So I know you could do it. If you added a sky in, it would help the aesthetics tremendously. It would make it feel less rushed, just everything really. So main reason the game's not doing good is the gameplay sucks. Nothing really happens, but I think you can fix it. That's not to make you feel sad or hate on you. And the aesthetics of the map, although you may be a new builder, which is a-okay, you could definitely work on. I'd say make everything match at the very least, and if you're doing low poly, add low poly textures. If you're doing this Roblox materials, add materials to everything, and try to get rid of the free models, but if you can't, you can't. But I think you'd be pretty alright, because people don't really care about builds in Roblox games unless they're a builder or another developer. Like, I've seen very popular games that have horrible maps, so the only thing that I would say that is a 100% needs to happen, needs to be fixed for your game to somewhat succeed, is the gameplay. Like, we start massive. We're supposed to be, this is our normal character size, and we're starting this big. And we're supposed to start even smaller than our normal characters, like a stickman, and then grow as we lift. Let me go ahead and hop into another weightlifting game to show you guys what I mean if you've never played a game of this genre. Now I'm just going to type in lifting simulator, and as you can see, there is plenty of them. We're going to go ahead and hop into the one with the most players, which is right here, and check out what they got going on. Weightlifting simulator. All right, let's check it out, guys. So as you can see, we start as a very, very small stick person, and if we look around, we can see massive players, okay? And there's also a PvP mechanic, which is good in pretty much every game. Why does this remind me of Ninja Legends so much? Like, I feel like everything in here is like Ninja Legends inspired? I don't know, dude. The UI, everything reminds me of Ninja Legends. Anyways, check it out. If we lift this, wow. First off, there's a lot of pop-ups on the screen when you lift, which is very nice. But we have an animation. We take a little breath even, and we're getting bigger each time. It's very faint, but as you upgrade your weights, you'll be getting bigger a lot faster. And there's just a lot more happening. It looks more amusing. There's also other stuff that you can go ahead and do. Like, if you work out on these, you're going to get more. Check it out. Now we're training a little something else. And then there's, you know, stuff to walk on like treadmills. But you can get bigger. And that's my main point, is you're supposed to start very small and stickman-like and get massive. And that's why so many people are drawn to games like this. So with that being said, that's the main reason your game's failing, my guy. I hope you can make some fixes and link it to us again so we could check it out at a later date. And I would definitely say keep going, man. Definitely keep going. Don't let anything I or other people say discourage you. I'm down to see the game when you make some progress, but that's the only reason I think it's failing, man. That is going to wrap up today's video. If you did enjoy and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.